Eastern Barred Bandicoots are a small marsupial. They're about the size of a large guinea pig, if you like, and they live in grasslands. They're called Eastern Barred Bandicoots because they have light bars on their rump or their back, which help them hide from predators. They have a long nose like most bandicoots, or all bandicoots, and with their sharp claws, they use those claws and that long nose to dig and find grubs and beetles and earthworms.
Just come across some bandicoot diggings here, and I thought we would just share that with you all. So what they tend to do is dig rapidly with their front feet and then dig their nose right under that soil, and that gives that nice conical hole.
So the Eastern Barred Bandicoot is nocturnal, and that means they only come out at night. They probably do that to avoid the predators, things that will try and eat them. And during the day, they sleep in, or they make a little round nest, and they sleep in that. Well, they first find a thick tussock of grass, a place in which they can build that nest. And then in that, they find and sort of weave this football-sized, round nest of grass. It's quite extraordinary. They're mostly solitary, they live on their own, and will spend the night looking for and feeding. They get all their daily water needs from their food. They have one of the shortest gestation periods of any mammal. The gestation period is the length of time that the fertilised egg stays in the mother. It's a very short time, it's only 12 days. After that 12 days, the tiny little baby, which is about the size of half your little fingernail, pops out and climbs into the pouch. Not just one, probably 2 or 3 normally. They stay in their pouch for about 55 days. So it's a pretty short period. Within about 2 months from mating, we've got little bandicoots, half the size of their mother, running along behind them, which is a very lovely thing to see. These tiny little striped bandicoots running along behind their mum. At about 3 months of age, those little baby bandicoots will have grown up enough to look after themselves, and they shoot off to some other part of the grassland, and the mother can have another set of babies in the same year. Sometimes even have 3 sets of young in 1 year. So they can have a very high reproductive rate as well. They're quite short-lived and generally only live for 2 to 3 years in the wild. How can you help? Do what you can to increase community support and awareness about the Eastern Barred Bandicoot.